Okay, so looking at this one, we need to look at a couple of things. So I have 4 minus 5x minus x squared plus 6x. So the first question is this polynomial, is it in order? Is it in standard form? No, the exponents are all out of whack. So we have to first arrange that. We also need to think ahead and try and decide if there's going to be any exponents that are missing. So I have 6x to the third minus x squared minus 5x plus 4. That would be standard form. Are we missing any of the exponents there? No. 3, 2, 1 constant. Everything is accounted for, so we're good. So that's what we are going to divide. That is our dividend. And then our divisor is going to be 3x minus 2. So to set this up, we have 3x minus 2. And that is going to go into all of this. 6x cubed minus x squared minus 5x plus 4. So this is a little bit longer than the first example. All right, so just to walk through the process one more time. We are looking at only the first terms. So we try to decide what times 3x would make 6x to the third. It's kind of the same idea as when we did a GCF, like when you divide it out. So 3 times 2 would make 6, and x times x squared would make x cubed. So 2x squared is what we're going to do. So we line it up with the other x squareds. 2x squared is what we get. So step 1, divide. Step 2, multiply. So we're going to do 2x squared times both of these terms. We distribute. So I get 6x to the third. 2x squared times negative 2 is minus 4x squared. Our next step is to subtract. So we need to flip all the signs to do that. So this will be negative, this will be positive. And so then I get the x cubes cancel out and I get 3x squared right here. So the process is divide, multiply, subtract, and then bring down. So we're going to bring down the minus 5x. And now we start over again. We're going to use this as our first term this time. So how many times does 3x go into 3x squared? 3x times x, just 1x, would make 3x squared. Distribute that again, and I would get 3x squared minus 2x. Divide, multiply. Now we subtract, so flip all the signs. That gives me negative 3x, and then we bring down the plus 4. So one more time, we have to look at the first term. 3x times negative 1 would make negative 3x, so negative 1 goes up top. And we distribute that. I get negative 3x plus 2. Subtract, flip the signs, and see what we get. So this time, we did not get 0. We get 2. And so that tells us what the remainder is. So 2 is the remainder. You may want to add that in your notes. And here's the way that we write the remainder. Just like how we looked at and we said we would have written the answer as whatever and 2/3 as the remainder. We're going to write the remainder as a fraction. So it looks like this. The answer that we got, which was 2x squared plus x minus 1, plus the remainder over the divisor. So 2 was the remainder. The divisor was 3x minus 2. And so this represents our entire quotient there. Do you have questions on that?